It's your girl Shawnee.
I'm Wes, and you are watching.
Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey guys,
Kita.
I'm your girl Shawnee.
And I'm the king of extreme, Wes.
As you can see, we have quite a few things on the table. We'll get to what they are in a minute. This episode is called Self-Love, and it's very important. Before we get to anything, let's thank our producer, Kevin Winston. Thank you, sir. All right. How y'all feeling?
I'm good.
So we got a guest today.
Hey,
Legend.
yeah. Legend.
I see the little puppy down here, but he wanted to join us, so it's all good. You know,
He's so cute.
Some self-love too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so we want to talk about, like we said, self-love. It's very important to give yourself that attention. Like you giving all of yourself to somebody else, what about you? You know what I mean? So just to kick it off, it's 7 key points we want to talk about. The first one being be mindful. You know, remember who you are. What does that mean to you, Wesley?
And remembering who you are is like, so many times I feel like we get caught up in what's going on in other people's lives, what's going on around us, that we forget about ourselves.
Okay.
So it's just about being mindful to remember to have that time when you do the self-love, the self-care. Be mindful of that.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you're not attentive to who you are, how can you be attentive to anybody else or the things that's going around you? You know, going on around
I like
you. So,
that, yeah.
you know, I think that's important. Like, how do you feel about, you know?
I definitely think just being mindful keeps you in perspective. It helps you keep your life into perspective.
Yep.
And just being mindful, it will keep you from living in the past, or it could keep you from living too far in the future. You know how we want something so bad that we can't enjoy the current moment. Just being mindful, you know, take deep breaths.
Take it all in.
Always know where you are in life, you know. Always.
I like that.
Number 2, act on what you need rather than what you want. Oh my God, that is so important.
It's powerful because most of the time we go, it's always, I need this, I need this, I need that, I need that. But what about what it is? No, I want this, I want that.
Right.
But what about what it is you need?
Yeah.
Because those needs are important. You have to meet the needs.
Yes.
The wants, they'll come eventually. But if you meet the needs,
the necessities, right?
the wants will come. They'll fall into place.
Yes.
And you would think that's common sense, but common sense isn't so common as we know.
It's all about the
like
want.
you have to take care. Like that's almost like, okay, well, I need to pay this bill, but I want these shoes.
Right.
So which one you think is more important? You know what I mean? So you got to put those needs before those wants.
That's true. Like think about, I was thinking about this question too. You have so many people that spend their whole lives chasing something that they want. So for example, someone who's just chasing the fame, they're chasing paparazzi, they're chasing jewelry, cars, not even knowing that these are just wants. You're spending your life chasing something that you can't take it with you. Right.
Exactly,
You can't take those things with you. So you just have to be careful.
And
you know, chasing what you want can get you killed.
Yeah, or in a very compromising
Even
situation.
in the form of it
not that
stressing you out.
Stressing you out.
It'll stress you out.
I'm talking about your health.
Yeah.
Chasing the things you need will definitely just keep you alive and keep you, keep you grounded and aid in your success. You know?
Yep. So I hope you guys are taking this all in, because self-love, self-care is very, very, very important. And we all wholeheartedly believe in the fact that you have to take care of yourself
First.
Number 3, practice good self-care. I mean, I think that speaks for itself. Like, again, I can't be a good mom to my kids if I'm not a good person to myself. If I'm not taking care of me, how can I go take care of Joy? How can I go take care of Jasmine? How can I tend to my oldest? You know, it's not possible.
Right.
Shawnee said something on one of the episodes that said, it starts here. So practicing that, you have to make it a habit. It got to start here. You got to keep, let me do this for myself today. Let me, let me make sure I'm taking care of the bills, and let me make sure I'm setting the budget, and let me make sure, today I'm going to, go out and just, walk and take in nature, or I'm going to take a nice hot bath. Just loving on yourself. Like, it's very important. But it starts here, like you said. Like, I feel like that's the most important thing.
And like you said, loving on yourself. The book I'm currently writing, that's a part of what I talk about.
You write books?
Woo! Yes, again.
I keep forgetting.
No, your me time is very important. You have to make time for yourself. You absolutely have to. I mean, I don't know how else to explain that. Make time for yourself. You running yourself to the ground for everybody else at the end of the day. Look at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So that's that.
Yeah.
What about number 4, y'all? Setting boundaries. Learn to say no.
Oh.
You gotta learn to say no.
You have to.
Because people will use you up if you don't say no.
And people will, because they know they can go to certain people.
We was just talking about this the other day, about people using you up.
Yes.
So
learn to say no. It's okay. It's okay to, you know what? Actually, I can't do that for you today. I'm actually doing something. It's okay to put yourself first. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to family, they're not exempt. Learn to say no to people who are taking your you time away from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like too many people are people pleasers.
Yes.
You can't please everyone, and if you allow them to take advantage of you, then they will.
Absolutely.
You know, and you have to. That's why self-care is so important, because through self-care you learn what your spirit is not okay with. Yes. Right? So you have to set boundaries for anything that can jeopardize your mental health.
Yeah.
Right?
It goes back to your segment. Like you said in your segment. I think everything starts here, like Shawnee said.
It does.
You can't just.
That's so powerful. We're gonna have to keep that with us forever. The whole time we running this show, like we're gonna have to keep that because it's so powerful. Like, and I've been using it.
Yeah.
Like I've been using it since she said it. Like I have to. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, you look good today.
Yeah.
I look damn.
And just breathing, guys. If you just take a second to breathe. When you're starting to feel anxious or have anxiety, you know, which I had on the extremes, you know, just breathe. Just breathing, studies say, can get you out of a lot. You don't need medication to overcome anxiety. Just breathe for a second.
Yes, and medication is not the answer to everything. Like you said in that last episode, medication is not the answer to everything. Sometimes you just have to tend to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And set those
accept
boundaries.
yourself. You know, I want to go back a little bit because shout out to Sue. This is Wesley's mom.
Hey,
you
Sue.
know, the first few episodes, I think y'all might have noticed that I had the hair wrap on. So I'm like, I don't feel like doing that with these locks. Hello, Sue. They're out. I love you, baby. You know, so it is what it is. You know, you just have to accept.
Granny just be wanting everybody to be themselves, be free.
You know?
Like, what she out there have for?
Right. You know what? She right. You know, if they're retwisted, if they're not. This is me. I love me. So take it or leave it.
Take it. And then Sue got you.
Sue got you together.
Come on, the scarf is off.
Sue, I'm coming to talk to you.
Yes. What about number 5? Protect yourself. Which a healthy circle. We always talk about healthy circles. Having those real people in your life. It is so important. You don't need a lot. But the people that's in your life, they need to be real. They need to be loyal. They need to be genuine. There's so many frenemies out here.
A couple of episodes back, well, actually, one of the last episodes we shot, I remember telling you guys, like, I was so distraught in the episode, but you could never tell.
Yeah, right.
But the thing is, what I was going through, I remember you just being like, you need to stop that. Like, you need to get yourself together. No, she said, you need to stop that shit.
I did.
And I might, like, everything's funny. Because, you know, when you, like, dealing with people and somebody hurts you and different stuff like that, some people be like, well, you need to do this, you need to be mad, you need to be this way, you need to be that. But to have a real friend is like, you know what, stop that shit. You're worth this, you're worth that. You gotta have people that pour into you. And like, in that moment when I was feeling low, like, my friend was like, no, pull yourself together, because if they don't want you, it's their loss.
Yeah.
To hell with them.
Yeah, like my best friend Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Hey, he always say, why you not acting like a boss? You don't know you a boss.
Kevin.
He holds you down.
Up.
I noticed that on.
And I just be like, bossed up then.
Social media. He holds you down.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's
he holds
a good friendship.
Definitely, and he encourages
It's
me,
so
and you
hard
have
to
to have that
find.
certain. It's very hard, but as long as you have that one or two, you know,
that's what it is.
or my brother, or anyone, your brother, your family members, you don't need a lot of.
Shout out to all my cousins.
Right.
Always hold me down. I grew up with. I love you.
Yes. Hey y'all.
Yes. Okay. This is very important. Number 6, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. You are not perfect. We are not Superman. We are not.
It goes back to what you said.
You got to learn how to forgive yourself.
When
we tear ourselves down and beat ourselves up.
That's the biggest thing. You have to learn when to say, you know what, I did that to myself. Now I gotta forgive. I gotta let it go. I gotta forgive myself.
Not forgiving yourself will have you reliving the same day over and over. You wake up and you're trying to correct those wrongs every day. It's 2019. Like 2011 is gone, honey. You can't get those days back.
Exactly.
Yes, you can build.
Create a new cycle.
Monsu always say, like, why do we spend time mad or sad? That's just time you just will never be able to get back. You can't ever get it back. Mom, shout out again. You always
go get Sue a hug. You know? But that's you absolutely have to give yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. And if we keep, like Shawnee said, we keep living in those mistakes, how are we going to move forward?
Right.
You can't. So forgive yourself. Number 7. Oh, no. Back to them 6.
Really quick, guys. I'm sorry, because, I was thinking about the boundaries. You know what, but I'm going to mention it again. Keep going really quick.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Number 7, live unintentionally with purpose and design. I know you got some things.
That's the moment. That's just taking it for the moment. You understand you have a purpose. We have to understand we have a purpose and that we're here for a reason.
Yes,
right.
But live in that moment. Stop getting so tied up in, so many times we sit around work, how I'm gonna pay this man, how I'm gonna do that. We sit at work every day like, I just want to quit. I just want to quit. We working for somebody else, helping them get rich. And the thing is, why haven't we jumped and started doing what it is we truly want to do?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Without worrying about what tomorrow's going to bring.
And what he means by that jump is that I told myself this year that I wanted to read more. And I kind of got ahead of myself. I wanted to do a book a month. I am on book 5. Get ready to go book 6. But it's so therapeutic for me. And the first one I read was Steve Harvey, and it's titled Jump. And if we keep worrying about, how we gonna do this, how we gonna pay that, you're never gonna really get to where you want to be. Sometimes you have to step out on faith.
That's a faith
you know what I'm saying? Yes. And believe that everything is gonna work.
Yes.
But we so scared.
I remember a pastor at my church one time, he said, faith is seeing it there before it's there until it's there.
Okay.
I like that. All right, Pastor.
Before it's there. So you gotta see it. You gotta know what's gonna happen before it happens until it happens.
That's right. That's right.
Now, so what you afraid of?
Sip on that.
Okay.
But definitely, guys, just purpose. I think you guys said it best. And waking up without a purpose is just like, go back to sleep. TD Jakes say, "Oh, go back to sleep. Give it to somebody else who really wants it."
That's powerful.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know how many people do it every day? They wake up, no purpose. There's nothing there.
Yes.
Too many. At the end of it all, it's time to stop existing and start living.
Yeah.
We have to stop existing.
Because life is short. Like we know that. We've all experienced loss. We know how short it is. And why not live? Why not make the best of whatever your situation? Things gonna happen. You're gonna go through hell on this earth. We wasn't promised a complete life of happiness. But make the best of it. Keep pushing, keep going, keep thriving.
Definitely.
Y'all finna make me cry.
You gonna make me cry. Okay. But what I was gonna say, really quick about boundaries. Resentment.
Okay.
If you're a yes man, so you take someone, for example, and you give them everything. You pour everything you have into them.
Yep.
When that's not reciprocated, you're gonna start resenting everything you ever given them. Start resenting them as a person. You know, so you have to just be careful. So that's why they say love and
give with no expectations.
Exactly.
Then you can't hurt yourself in the end. If I don't expect nothing in return, then
and if you want to live a life without regret, then set those boundaries. That's very important.
Yes.
Powerful.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, real quick, this stuff. So we talked about self-care, self-love. This is how we pamper ourselves. This is what we pour into ourselves when we just want that me time. So let's start by telling y'all what he has right here.
Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah.
But you got over here,
going first. So I just got a few things. Like one of the main things I really like to do is, I know a lot of dudes don't like to do it, but sometimes you need to sit your ass in the tub. Put you a little milk in there. Put the little Skin So Soft by Avon. It's gonna have you coming out smelling good. They gonna give you what you need. Okay.
Yes.
So some of the things I brought was I got the little hot stone. I watch a lot of TV, so when I be seeing people do this, like this is sexy to me.
It is.
Sexy. I had to sit. This is sexy to me.
Okay.
Never used them before. I'm gonna use them eventually. But I always wanted to do this. I was like, let me go buy myself something for myself to love on myself.
Okay.
A good face mask. Now this is avocado. This is good for you can.
Some people are so afraid.
Stop, love on yourself. Like stop being stupid. Stop being stupid. Ain't nothing wrong with loving on you.
Okay. What else you got, Wes? What you got there?
So then I go to the Bath and Body Works.
Okay.
They got
they
stuff when you go. Yeah, yes they do. But this is for every both of you.
Okay. Unisex.
Yeah. Okay. So this is when you go to sleep. You smell good as hell. Put some in your hand.
Let me see.
Put some in your hand.
Try some of this.
Now this is when you're going to sleep, and this is. You told me not to get up.
I do like
now,
that.
it smells good as hell.
It's subtle, especially for nighttime.
When you go to bed.
Yeah.
And a lot of men, like we be going through, like I toss and turn. But when I put this on, I be in bed like.
You know what?
Or the tongue. Now this one is when you wake up in the morning. This is the Bath and Body Works. They body lotions, but it's give you energy. And it's like aromatherapy. Both of them aromatherapy. So like this is kind of stuff. I'm into this kind of stuff.
Awesome. Me, what we sipping on now, I love wine. I love taking baths. So, you know, I got my little bubble bath. I got my Calgon because it does take me away. Hello. I'm taking
and lavender again.
Lavender. Yep, that's lavender and honey is good for you. I am a candle person, so if you could walk around this house, you will see candles lit everywhere. Like, I love candles. It just kind of puts me in the mood. Yeah. So I will get in a tub. I would light a candle, put my stuff in there, and then this is the book I'm on. So like I said, I read a lot. It's actually good. Stand by Your Truth by Ricky Smiley. This is the one I'm on now. But you know, in a nutshell, this is what I do to give myself that me time, just to feel good.
Yes.
Nice. Sit in them bubbles, soak my corns, whatever.
You have corns? Now y'all know I don't do the ugly feet. Another thing is, people can't be like, especially the guys. Don't be afraid to go get your nails done. And feet, especially, there's too many of us walking around with bad feet. Granny always said, if you take care of your feet, they'll take care of you. They go Sue.
You need them.
Okay, go Sue.
Go ahead, Sue.
Sue got you right, Wes. So I'm pretty laid back, you know, but I do love incense and I love smell goods. Okay. So when I'm getting dressed and I'm playing my Erykah Badu, you know, and I have the incense going, sometimes I take it and just walk around the house with it, just take that time, you know. And after a bath, I gotta have something good, so I got the Bath and Body Works. Yeah. But you know, this question made me realize that I need to, you know, get a few more things that make me feel good. Stop moving so fast. I work a lot, and I need to just take the time to just get some nice things, you know. So I'm really appreciating this.
Every week you should have even if it's a couple hours to yourself. Where you just
that's what I talk about in the book. I'm currently right. You have to. There are 24 hours in a day. There are 7 days in a week. There is no reason why you can't take an hour or two out of each week. Yeah. Just to separate yourself from the world and say, let me tend to Keita today. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get my me time. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. I like this. I'm gonna go ahead and
I like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and take everybody.
Oh shit, that's my money.
So yes, guys, take care of yourself. It's not only about the mind, right? It's about your body too. Take care of your body.
You only get one temple. You only get one. Just one. We usually do quotes. You know what? Actually, before we get to that, let me thank our executive producer, Just King.
Thank you. Hardworking. Thank you.
Me and you was never apart. Beats by Twiz the Wiz. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, we usually end with quotes, but today, since we're talking about self-love, we're going to pay some compliments to one another. I want to go first.
All right.
Wesley.
Oh, shit.
Wesley. What I love about you is that you've been through so much, but you do not let it break you. You continue to smile.
Friend.
Yes. Nobody knows your troubles. You've shared them with me. And I actually appreciate the fact that you can open up to me about that. You are a go-getter. No matter what you've been through, you still put your mind to what you want to do. We may have our moments, but you come right out that moment and you do what you got to do. You love your family, you love your mom, and you're not afraid to let that be known. You are a really good, genuine friend, and I really appreciate you coming into my life, so thank you.
I'm in the ground.
Hey, Keita.
Okay.
We just met not too long ago, but you are a very hard worker. You're not afraid to delve into anything. You are very dependable, and that is not something that we are used to when it comes to this type of stuff. You know, I asked you, you were right there at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? You are a hard worker. You are a go-getter. You got like 75 jobs, and you still look good. You know what I'm saying? You stick to what it is you believe in, and I admire that about you.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. Oh, that touched my heart. Thank you. That was real.
Who wants to go next?
And
y'all want me to go, or you want to? Ladies first.
Yes.
Because, you know, that was real and that was genuine, and that's why I like you. And that's why I will always show up when you call me. You know, I feel like it's so hard to find women who are just real and intelligent and are go-getters. Like, you are go-getters. Hello, you know, the T, you know. I respect your hustle. I respect your class. I respect how well of a mother you are.
I'll take my moment.
See, you know, and I just definitely just look forward to working together and get to know you more as a person. I look at you like a role model, you know.
Oh, shut up.
So definitely, you're welcome. And Wes, you know, yes, come on, all right, King. All right, King, today. But I like how non-transparent you are, yet you are still humble and you still just give off this vibe of just genuineness. Yeah. You know, just genuineness. You know, and it's like layers to us. You
like
know, every time I get not an onion, no. Something better.
But I get what you're
like
saying.
A rose. Yeah. But you know, I just love it's layers to you.
He sees the good in people, and not everybody does that. You see, no matter what people do, you still try to see the good in people.
Yes.
And not everybody.
You're funny. You fly.
You fly.
You know?
Because I'm going to be fresh as hell if the
You know? So I'm looking forward. Definitely looking forward.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to start with Shawnee.
All right.
So when I first met you, like I was just like, it was something about your aura.
Yes.
It just made people want to be around you. I love your spirit. I think you're an amazing person. I think your talent is impeccable.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think I definitely feel like you're gonna blow up. Like you're gonna shut this world down. You are a force to be reckoned with. And I hope I'm like standing right there on the carpet with you. Like,
I know her.
I just love your spirit, and I just love how you have this energy around you that's just so positive. And when people come around you, it seems like they have no choice but to be positive.
Yes.
So that's what you did for me, and like I've been taking a lot of things you say and just using them for my life. So I appreciate you.
Wow, thank you.
And I hope that this relationship stays.
It will. It will. I can see that. Thank you.
Although she insults me a lot, I think that Nikita is a force to be reckoned with. Like the world don't even know what she's about to like. You about to take this world by storm.
Oh yeah.
And like we're going on 2 years of knowing each other, and I can say like you have become one of my best friends. Like I lost my daughter, and like you hadn't even known me that long, and you showed up to the funeral. And after that, it was like although other people showed up, it was like it was always you, like just there, like you good. I think you are an amazing mother.
Thank you.
An amazing soon-to-be spouse, because y'all ain't married yet, but it's gonna happen. Like I just think you're so dope. I think like when you ride for people, you ride hard. Like somebody will do something or say something to me, and she's like, so what happened? So what? And I was like, no, we passed that. So I love you to death. Now, it's not just us sitting in this room. Kevin sits here with us. He's behind the camera, so we have to pay him some respect too. Like Kevin, he stands there with like, I just think he's so dope. Like this man's talent, I can't even, like he can do so much, and he like just do like honestly, I'm gonna be honest. So with the play, he didn't ask for anything. Like it's stuff like that like a person is genuine, and it's like I got your back. Like he's a rider too. Like I got your back or whatever you need. Like and he's like an amazing dad. Like him and Joy puts these videos up on Facebook, and like it's just like it warms my heart. Like I want to be a dad like that one day.
Yeah.
Kevin, I love you. I can't do it.
Amazing talent, impeccable, great father, great person. He will give you the shirt off his back. Even when you cross him, he still will. And you cross him again, he still will. There are people that tell him, stop being so nice, but that's just who he is. You all have no idea what this man is capable of. Like, no idea at all. And it's only the beginning. And it's not even his beginning, but y'all sleep on him. You know what I'm saying? So, just amazing person overall.
Another one that's take over the world.
Take over the world.
Shut it
y'all
down.
better watch out. Open mic.
I'm just glad I'm on the right side of his history.
I'm trying to tell you. You are amazing, Kevin. We love you.
Yes. When I first met Kevin, what's up? so he contacted me through backstage.com. That's an acting website. And so I only like to work with down to earth, cool people. So when he called, I'm just like, let's see what's up. Man, you are the most just down to earth, cool dude that I have met.
He's back there.
You're so talented, and if I didn't meet you, then I wouldn't have met Keita. I wouldn't be sitting here right now. So I thank you for just grinding. I thank you for opening doors for people who trying to hustle like me, who don't have that support that they need.
Yes.
And just
he ain't put me in my first music video, y'all. Even though I got shot. Maybe the next one I'll be able to just dance in front of the car.
Yes, he got you. But this was a very powerful episode, and we just hope that you all take away from it that you have to tend to you and love all those around you, love all those who have your back, and forget the rest. You know what I'm saying? The world is yours for the taking. It's up to you what you want to do with that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You have the choice.
Yes. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Open Mic Production. Check out the website, openmicproduction.net, Instagram, The T Podcast, Facebook, The T. Love on yourself.
This one was a little serious.
Ooh, this one, y'all. I almost dropped a few tears.
But it's cool.
But this is good. We are real people, guys. We are real.
Now we back to being enemies now.
I'm just going to be over here sitting back anyway.
I'm Keita.
I'm your girl, Shawnee.
And I'm Wes. I'm not even the king of a stream today.
Take care of yourselves. We out. Love you.